my nightmare.
All right, y'all. Real quick, because life been lifing. We just want to say if life is lifing for you, it's okay. You know, sometimes when it get real crazy, that means something real good gonna come. It's up and down. It's up and down. So something good happened and some bad. You know, and sometimes that bad phase lasts a little bit longer than the good one, but that just means you gotta appreciate the good shit when it do come a lot more. So yes. Anyway, this is Man of Horror, where we talk about scary shit, and that's what we're gonna do.
Well, shit, life is scary.
Life is goddamn terrifying. The amount of times I was looking up shit when I was sick, they just basically say, "Oh yeah, you're dying." Yeah,
Look, I tell
I was laying there
everybody,
like,
get off WebMD. Stop going on there. It shouldn't even be a website
everything
because it's
is
just
killing you.
it's always cancer. You're always dying. Get off that website.
Oh my god, I was literally especially when I felt it in my chest. I said, "Oh, this is it. This is probably it. I have so much left I want to do in life. Why are you killing me now, God? Like, just wait." Please just wait.
I'm
Oh my god.
screaming.
But back to the thing at hand. Podcasting about horror. I finally saw Terrifier 3. So we are here to review that and then share our top 5 horror clowns, which
Oh
I
shit.
need to start. Um, I need to start like going back over older lists that I've done because I feel like it's a couple lists I've probably done like 3 or 4 times, but also new shit come out and the lists change and adjust and you have different appreciations. But I feel like we might have done this last season, but I don't give a fuck because we'll do it again, so that's fine. It's my show, our show right now. Okay. Speaking of,
It's
did you
your show
want
featuring
to?
me.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You're great. Do you want to? Well, it seems like it might be better to start with the review, but I was gonna say, do you want to do a review first or list?
Yeah, let's do the review first.
Okay, okay. Because I'll start by saying I enjoyed it, but I like the second one better. The second one just got me. I was like, what the fuck is any of this?
I
Like,
feel like I don't know.
mm.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
Like I like the third one. I definitely liked it. I just feel
I
like
feel
I enjoyed the second one more, or
I
like I
think they
liked
were
the
like
second one
neck and
more.
neck for 2 and 3 for me. Yeah, like
Okay, I can
yeah,
see. The
they
first
like
one was
neck
just
and neck.
awful.
The first one
The
was
first
just
one was
kind of like
awful.
why? Like I kept asking like what the fuck is going on?
It was so many bad decisions. Like, that's actually a list I need to do. Top 5 movies where people make the worst
The worst
decisions. Because
decisions, absolutely.
it was like bad decision after bad after bad. I'm like, bitch,
From
you are
different
ranking up.
characters, like oh my god,
Like, y'all all dumb?
like it
How are
started
all of
off
y'all
good
dumb?
for
What city is this? Oh dumb. What city is this? I don't understand. But so third one again, the it started off with basically kind of like reminding us of what kind of happened at the like post the second one because we don't actually see this
Well, no. So the third one
happen
starts off
fully.
like oddly in sort of kind of the middle of the third movie, right? So we see him in the house and he goes
Mhm.
and kills off a whole family in with the axe, right?
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yes. The Christmas
So like
party.
that's
Yeah,
how
I
the
totally
yeah that's
forgot.
how the movie opens,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, so but wait, like the ending, like what's going on?
What's fucking with me is everybody. They were like, there was so much complaints about him killing a kid, and it's like, it's not like they show it. I've seen horror movies where they show killing. Fuck them kids. Like,
Look, I didn't know
we
what
just
they
heard it.
expected, and we didn't even see the little girl or hear it. So
Yeah, so it was like they showed the right shit. Motherfuckers was just mad. I saw so many people talking about, or like even like reports and shit of like people walking out after the opening scene, and I'm like, I'm gonna sit right now. I'm gonna sit right here.
I was like,
Like,
damn, I'm gonna
that
still
shit was
watch it. Like,
crazy.
damn. And he
Yeah,
was the first one too. Like,
yeah.
damn, not the little boy.
Like, and the daughter is all like, oh, first off, once the mom saw that the front door was open, like open, I'm checking the fucking house. You just gonna close the bitch. Oh, It's fine. I'm going back to bed. Just check your house. Wake your husband up. Everybody get up. Hey, the
Like,
door was open. We need to check what's going on.
it wasn't just unlocked. It was full
It
ass
was open. Let me.
And you go tell him like you left the door open. That's some shit
You
he
left the
do.
door open again.
So I'm like,
Bitch,
so
I
what
need to.
you
You need to divorce his ass. He
So
leaving
that's
front
my
doors
thought.
open.
Like maybe that's why she didn't, because maybe he leaves it open versus
But that's
unlocked.
awful. That is a hideous habit. Like what?
Because I would always
Nigga,
think
you are
somebody's
leaving
in
front
here.
doors open?
Okay.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to sleep. That's what it really
Like
come
you
down
said,
to. I'm not
we
going
wouldn't
to
be together.
bed. But like
We wouldn't be together.
I'm the first time you do it, I'm like, okay, don't do this shit again. Time two, I gotta go. I here go your ring, baby. I am so sorry, but
Matter of
I
fact, that
gotta
habit,
go.
like, when do you even develop that habit? Because as soon as I know you start doing it, I'm out. You don't care
Yeah,
about
we
your
wouldn't even got
safety.
married. Yeah, because that definitely had to been something. Oh, anyway. So yeah, the part that was fucking with me is how he was chopping up homeboy in the bed, and the bitch does not wake up for so long.
And
You don't feel that?
so
Get
I'm
up.
wondering how many chops. It's like this, like the fucking Tootsie Pop
It was
thing.
like
How many
3 or 4. It was like 3 or 4 times we hacked this nigga, and she just like,
But my thought
let me get
was
up.
maybe she thought he was probably just, again, when you sleep with someone and maybe they moving
Mhm.
around, you don't think a nigga is chopping they fucking neck apart.
Yeah, yeah.
So when
Okay.
she literally gets up, like she like, what is you doing? And she brings her arm up. She's like, what the fuck? And she turns the light on. Like, you couldn't see that nigga swinging that X in the dark. How dark is it in
Hello.
your room?
You might want to get nightlight or something. You need some help.
Something you need to get
Um,
some show
but
a
he chopped him
nightlight.
out a good 4 or 5 times before she finally was like, "Okay, what are you doing?" And I guess it tripped me out because you just laid back down, so you were technically still awake. So you were purposely kind of just laying there, like, this nigga probably about to
Like
go to
she
the
probably
bathroom or
was
something."
asleep. She probably was asleep, but probably just wasn't that deep of a sleep. Thought maybe he, like, again.
Mm.
I've slept next to shit. My best friend, like, damn, she rolling around a lot. And then one, I still just lay there like, I'm not moving. You need to
This ain't got
stop
shit to do with
moving.
me.
Like,
Right.
girl, lay down, drunkie. Like,
Please.
so I'm like, I can
Yeah.
understand, like, not necessarily, because I wouldn't think that you were being assaulted. So I wouldn't pop up.
Hmm.
I would think you were probably over there doing, because what, anyway, yeah, I just
Anyway.
wouldn't, I
So
wouldn't.
yeah.
But like you said, when she turned on the light, she just started screaming and she sat there for a second. Bitch, get up
I'm
and
like, bitch, get
run.
up. Just
Get
get
up.
up. Get up.
She's screaming
Yeah,
for
it
her
took her a
kid.
second.
She see her daughter's door open and she's like, hold up, where's the kid? And then she goes to her sunroom and that
She
baby
checks to the
body just
sunroom.
chopped the
Oof.
fuck up.
Like, damn.
Oof.
I hope he was at least 12, bitch. Like, Jesus.
He wasn't.
Like,
He looked real tiny. He looked small.
he did look small. He was like 9. Art said, fuck them kids. Um, and he, of course, chased homegirl down the stairs, and I mean, you can kind of
She
guess.
tried to get out
Obviously, he
the
killed himself.
door.
And the nigga sat there eating. Wasn't he eating like
The
pieces?
cookies.
Or was he eating the cookies?
He
Because
was
I think
eating
I
the
might be
cookies.
mixing up my movies. Okay, he was
Yeah,
eating
he
the
was eating
cookies.
the
I was
cookies.
thinking about Black Christmas, where he was eating the skin cookies. That
Yeah.
shit. We gotta review that one. We gotta do a throwback Christmas
Oh, the
movie. But
Christmas is coming. I know they don't have a lot of Thanksgiving
yes,
movies, but Christmas is coming.
and there's literally 3. I was like looking. I mean, there's more than that, but the other ones are like just cheesy 80 like schlocky fucking shit. But like legit Thanksgiving horror movies, there's 3, and I was like, okay, bitch, somebody gotta. I'm working on the script. I'm next.
Next
Anyway,
up.
um, yeah. So obviously he kills the family, eats the fucking milk and cookies that they left down there, and so then it goes into the asylum. Where
Yeah,
like,
because it's
is it
like
the
five
asylum part where
years
they reform his
ago.
body? Yeah,
It's like 5 years ago, and now it's like current from where the second movie ended. The guy's
yeah,
back in the place, and he sees Art's body is decapitated, and that's when he kills the
yeah.
cop.
The police officer. Yeah,
Yeah, he kills the cop. He puts the head on and walks onto the subway, and then he goes back to the asylum to break out old girl who's now possessed by
yeah.
the weird chick he be
Demon
seeing.
thing. Yeah. Yeah, and she just fucks. That bitch is nuts. But I mean,
Yo,
I guess if you get
she's
your face bit off,
crazy. But
that's if you get your fucking face bit off, you ain't got no choice.
but it's not even just the girl that it's her and the demon possessing her. So it's like the
Yeah,
demon's
yeah,
extra fucked up too. So it's like crazy as
yeah.
hell.
Because she was already in the second one before. She was already in the fucking asylum throwing shit on the walls and shit.
Because she
So
killed that reporter.
dog, waited till the end of the interview and just bit that bitch face off. Okay.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, so they got him back, and then he's in like, I love this scene actually. It was very horror ish. When they were in the house, and he just like sat down in that rocking chair for all them years, and
She
the
got
police
she got
officer
in
and
the
somebody else,
tub, cut
yeah, they just
herself,
sat dormant
and then
like
like
sleep.
hibernating basically. Like,
Yeah,
okay, y'all some bears. All right, bet.
and when he was just sitting there in the rocking chair, just smiling like all dusty and shit, and was he like an office? I don't know what they were like construction
I
or
was
something, I believe,
construction
right?
workers or
Yeah,
something.
something like that. And he just like, it was fucking with me because y'all both seeing scary shit and y'all
I'd
like
be out
going
in the
further into
dark.
it. They started calling each other's name.
Nobody's
Why?
responding.
First of all, why even split up in this motherfucker? Let's start there. Why are we splitting up?
Dumb decision 101.
And he's like tapping it and shit. And it's more nerve wracking because he's alive and you know he's coming. So it was just like, please leave it alone. Just go. Like, get
Well,
the fuck
wait,
out of here, bro.
before they even do all of that, Sienna comes home. Her uncle goes and picks
Oh,
her up.
I thought it was after. Okay. Yeah.
It's after the girl kills the people at the asylum and he breaks them out, and then
Okay. Okay.
they go.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. You're
you're
right.
right.
Okay.
It's immediately after. You're right. They hibernate
Mm,
on some weird creepy shit in the house, and then it goes to it goes to the
to the Sienna part, and then back to
yeah
when he kills them. Okay. Yeah.
yeah
Okay.
yeah. So yeah.
Um. Yeah. I didn't like the direction that they took Sienna's character. Like, I'm not. It wasn't a
Um,
huge like
I
turn
don't
off
know
from the
what I
movie.
expected because it feels
Yeah.
more just like here's a lot of gore with almost no real plot. Like there's a
Oh, that's
little bit
terrible.
of plot. It's a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? So it's like it kind of tracks with
It
her
seemed like there was
character.
more plot with the second one.
True. Yes. So yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So I assumed everything would connect, which I assume based off the way
Mm.
this movie ends, it does all connect. So I don't know.
I just
It
felt
was
like the
still very
brother wouldn't
weird.
have like it was. I hate when movies or shows do that, where like there's like more than one character who experiences some crazy shit, and then immediately after, the one person is still acknowledging the other person act like it didn't happen. So now they just look
Hmm.
crazy. It's like, bitch, you saw this too. You,
And I
you was
don't
right
even
there,
think
my
so
nigga.
much
Like,
that he's not acting like it didn't happen. So much more is like,
yeah,
okay, it happened. I want to move past it. I don't want to think about it no more. Like
yeah, I
he
can see
seems
that.
so
I can see
timid
that.
and afraid still. Like
Yeah,
yeah, like it's still yeah, like he gives off more so how Sienna kind of feels. Like she keeps seeing him and
uh
having these
huh,
hallucinations of her best friend and all this. I feel like
yeah.
he's her like the I don't want to say manifestation. What's the word I'm looking for? Um, but he's her like physical representation of how she feels. Like she's trying to keep it all
Yeah,
buttoned up, like shit is normal when it's not, and he's like almost scared and timid. It seems like
yeah. He's all like in college and shit now.
the bitch
And
is weird.
literally,
Why?
isn't it
Why
true?
is
She's like,
the
it's
roommate
because
is like
Americans, we're, we love, well, not even Americans, just humans. We love blood. We love the sight of blood, and we're morbid as shit. That's why fucking true crime is like one of the top.
and I love me
We're
some true
morbid.
crime. I really do. You know, I don't have a problem with it. But when you
Hmm.
go to the family and they tell you no, leave it as
Yeah,
that.
leave it alone. You don't know
Leave
what
it
they're going
alone.
through or
He told
whatever.
you he'd
Yeah,
think about it, and that's why Sienna wild out on her
went
ass.
off on that bitch. Can you be human for one fucking second? Like, bitch.
Like, it's one
Do you
thing
not
if the victims were
understand?
dead, like they're
Yeah.
alive, and you want to talk to them and look how you treat them. No,
Like,
no,
hello?
no.
Um,
Didn't like that.
yeah. So we kind of see all that, and then it goes back to the killing of the 2 workers in the house.
Yeah,
And
the
then,
demolition workers. That's what they were supposed to be
yeah.
knocking down the house.
And so then after that, now it's like the mall shit. Cause she like, I want to go buy him something for Christmas. And she goes to the mall, and like that shit was
Yeah, he
fucking
goes
with
to the
me.
bar. Before he does that, he goes to that bar. And he
Oh,
kills
the
the
bar
Santa.
where he killed a Santa Claus. Yes.
Because
Yes,
that's how it
yes.
ties in
That was
back to the
good.
very beginning of the movie. Because
Yeah,
I
because it
was
was out
trying
of
to figure
order.
out where the fuck that fit. Because I'm like, well, he was beheaded. So I'm like, okay. So he goes to the bar, he kills the
Yeah.
Santa and all the people at the bar, and then
That part was
he goes
crazy
to the
as
house.
shit because he was all excited at first. Like,
Oh my God.
it's Santa. And he was like, all right, come on, you can sit on my lap, whatever. And he pissed on that nigga. I was like, oh my God.
Why
Grown
would
as
you do
hell and
that?
just straight up pissed on him. And
Why would you do that? But you know what
Art was
Kendrick
like, get
did
the fuck
say?
out of
You either
here.
need to crash out about a nigga pissing on you, or you need to die.
That's it. And they definitely crashed out on his ass. For Art said, okay. And went to his magical trash bag of goodies.
I love that it's a trash
This nigga
bag,
just be
yo.
carrying this trash bag
But what
like
kind of
for
hefty
3
duty
movies.
ass trash bag is that? That it doesn't crack, it don't break, it don't
They
tear.
don't rip, and they don't cuts randomly from fucking chainsaws and shit. Like I don't. You have a whole ass
Fucking
machetes in there, and then
abracadabra ass bag of
carrying
shit.
that bitch.
Oh my God.
That's heavy. I need bags like that. That's heavy duty.
Okay.
But so yeah, he kills the mall Santa, and he like, I did like this kill because he like froze him and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh yeah,
froze
with the
certain areas, and
hydrogen,
then like hit.
the nitrogen.
Oh shit. He I think the kills were more experimental in this one.
He seemed like he was having fun.
Yes, but like while like trying to, it was like the energy of the kill in the second one in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just doing shit to the girl. He just bleach. Oh my god, is that pepper or salt? Like he was just shit. He just doing shit to her, and I'm just like, oh, like what the fuck? Chopping shit off, putting shit in other places. It was like, I feel like that energy is what they used for this movie because a lot of the kills were very different. So like that leads into the next part of like the mall shit. Seeing all those kids run up to him was fucking with me because I'm like, don't none of y'all kids notice his blood? First off, none of y'all parents, every single fucking parent on their phone.
It's not
I'm
even
like,
Halloween.
Like, hello? When have y'all ever seen a bloody Santa? And all these kids are just running to get shit, whatever. And the security guard, or he's an elf. It was an elf. He talked to the security guard like that's not one of our Santas. Scared as hell. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but it's like, nigga, you need to yell, say something, because these are people's kids. Like, but yeah, and so they kick him out. Sienna thought she saw him or she did see him for a second, but he had on the mask and shit. But she just knew. She was like, no, that's fucking him. Like, I'm not tripping, that's him. So she left. And one of the little kids opened up one of the presents. It's a whole ass bomb. Like that did not seem
like
Art the Clown like. I was like, oh shit.
I was
he
very
blew up a whole
surprised
fucking...
at the bomb.
Yeah.
That nigga said I'm about to take a lot of people out.
Yeah, because I think they said, I forgot the news report, but it was like, shit, about 15 motherfuckers that died. Like, so after this, Sienna go back to the college to go see, her brother. And she's just like, well, first off, again, this is the actual part where homegirl asks her, or she sees her, and she like, oh my God, like, I already asked your brother, but would you do it? Like, can I have you on the show? And she went off on that bitch, like, girl, kiss my ass. Girl, fuck you.
Big time girl, fuck you. Okay.
Like, why would I do that? Girl, fuck you. So she goes off on her on that, and her and Jonathan go off to the side, and like, I guess it must have been a religious college because they went to like a fucking, I don't even think what it's called right now. Monastery. I don't know how to say it, but they were in a little church basically,
Mm.
and they talking, and she like, you on some bullshit. You trying to ignore it, but I saw him today. Like, he's fucking back. And she read a letter that he wrote to her when everything first happened, and I guess he like figured out what the fuck the deal was behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and was like, "Bitch, you have to be the one to kill him." Like, and that's just kind of it. It's your destiny, and they conclude that she has to go back to the fucking Terrifier place to get the knife.
Oh yeah, she wanted
The
her dad's
sword,
sword.
the
Yeah,
sword.
she wanted her
Yeah,
dad's sword.
and she has like a flashback scene of her dad like drawing her when when she's a
Mm-hmm.
kid, and it's still like there's still more explaining. So hopefully, Terrifier 2 kind of wraps that on up.
I
But
feel like the fourth one, because it's definitely a fourth movie coming by the way that it
yeah,
ended. I
yeah.
hope it is
Oh,
the
they
last
already
one.
announced. They already confirmed.
Oh, okay. Well, just by the
Yeah,
way it ended, I could tell like it's definitely gonna be, another one. Just
yeah, yeah,
by the way the movie ended. So
yeah. But yeah, so she had to go back to get that, and basically she says like, he just kind of confirms to the letter like, uh, the other bitch, Katie, the one with the fucking face fucked up, is also like working with him, kind of deal. Like, she's possessed, and
yeah.
he brings the demon through or something. It's something like he's a vessel or some shit. Um, so she goes to go get the sword, however, and then Art pull up to the fucking university. I'm like, people be way too drunk. Ain't nobody see this nigga. I would have been talking to somebody like, what? That nigga look weird. Y'all see that? He look a little crazy. Like, what? He just walked up with his trash bag and Santa suit and shit. Walked right in the house. It was like 4 people outside. I'm like, okay.
It's like no sense of
And
dangers in there. Like niggas is not reading the room.
none, not a sense. And so it was funny because I remember during the filming, the guy who plays him, he confirmed, he said, we just filmed a scene that actually got to me, like I was, gonna throw up kind of thing.
Mm.
And that was the chainsaw scene with the guy. So when I saw it, I wasn't I was like ready. I'm like, what the fuck are they about to do? Like, oh my god. It was like, oh. I mean, like, yeah, that's still fucked up. Oh my god. But like, oh, this isn't anything worse that I've seen in these movies already. Because he pretty much did the same thing to the one girl in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like the same thing. Only difference is he went through her whole body, whereas he just kind of cut up, the lower half for the most part. But we had seen that technically before. So, but I'm like, that's the worst scene in this movie. So it's probably the one where what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he kills them. It's the girl who got the podcast show, and she's all in her shower, and the boyfriend was already talking like, "You kind of weird, bitch. Like, why do you want to?" Why do you want to talk about this so bad? And she's like, I just want to know what it's like to be close to danger. And Art is in her closet just looking like, oh, bitch, I'll show you soon. Like, that scene was so funny to me. She was like, he was like, you sound like you want to fuck him. Art was like, like, it was hilarious. But yeah, he killed him. And now Sienna is like straight up like, no, tripping the fuck out because they showed a news report of how many people died, and
The
she
mall
like,
killing.
no, call my motherfucking brother. They all like, calm down. She's like, no, fucking call him, right? Like, she's going the fuck off.
She literally started flipping the fuck out, and they was like, all right, bitch, you
She
need
like,
to calm
call him. They like, yeah, she need to go back to that home. She need to pop her back in the asylum, nigga. I'm not about to go. Like, the husband was like, I'm not about to go through this shit. Like, this is crazy. So they like, just calm down. They called her brother, like, we about to come pick you up from the school. And this is the one part I did not like. She's like, yeah, we about to come pick you up. However, so the dad is like, I'll go get him. The mom, or the auntie, however, gives Sienna like some volume, like, just sleep it off a little bit.
Yeah,
By the time you wake
go
up, your brother will be here, type shit. Like, you'll be good. She wakes up like a few hours later, and everybody fucking dead. Like, I'm like, wait, like what?
But yeah,
Like,
this is where
like
she had
this,
the
the
dream.
aunt is tied up.
This is where she had
Yeah,
that dream about her
the
dad
dream about her
and
daddy.
the
Yeah,
angels crafting the armor from what her dad had drew and everything. So she
Yeah.
wake up and she hear of about her uncle and his wife discussing it. But when she walk into the dining room, like everybody fucking dead, dog. Everybody dead.
And everybody
But
dead and Auntie tied up, and it was like, wait, what happened? Like, I don't like scenes like that because it was like a cheat because we were.
who is the extra body? Because it wasn't. We'll get to it. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, shit, we might as well because as soon as she come downstairs, essentially, when she find out is nobody talking, it's the husband's body on the wall that's like split.
Yeah, his head is off
And
his body. It's on the top of the tree like a star.
crazy as hell. The
Like
aunt is
what?
tied up, and the little girl, she's like somewhere. They had her, if I'm not mistaken, or
He
something. They
said
had her like
that
tied up or something.
the Victoria, the girl, that's her name. She had the head that the rats was eating, and she said that was
Yeah,
Gabby's head.
yeah.
So
It's like going
they
crazy, and then she put that shit. Yeah. Because that's when they put the shit in the
and
lady's
the
throat. Oh my
two,
god!
yeah.
And they start putting rats down that bitch. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the
Oh, that one was
fuck?
wild.
I'm
Literally, what
like,
the fuck?
dog, what rats? Liquid, I get. Drown them not real quick, but I've
So
seen
it's
that movie.
almost
But rats, for them to basically
it's
chew your butt
opposite
stop.
of it's kind of like the
Twitter thread.
literal opposite of the medieval death that they would do, like put a bunch of fucking rats on your
On your
stomach and
stomach
put
with a
like
bucket.
a thing over it, yeah, and then burn the bucket so they don't got no choice but to burrow into your shit. Like it's pretty much that, but like opposite, or like I don't know if it's opposite or just like I don't know the word, but I never seen it done like that, and I was like, oh, this shit is crazy. But then yeah, so they do that, and then they laugh. They're like, oh, this wasn't the little girl, because then they bring her out. Like we still got her.
Yeah, and they were
Like
like,
no,
"Oh, it's
this
her
is
brother."
Jonathan. And that's what I'm like. He was kind of a main character. So at least if y'all wouldn't have shown the uncle's death, we could have saw that. Like I just knew that was gonna be the next scene after she went to bed and
Yeah.
they was gonna get him. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the next scene of his death scene. So it just jumped, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, it was like we took volume 2. Like we just wake up to some shit. Like, oh, cool.
Like, okay.
And it might be maybe a deleted scene. Maybe they ran out of time. I didn't want to overload the movie or something, but
Or
I
it was
just
that
didn't care for
purpose that they wanted you to know that they were all killed while she was sleeping.
Yeah. So a lot of bitch ain't gonna be sleeping in the 4th movie. Every time I sleep, someone dies. Like,
because now her, like you said, her and Art started fighting, and then
oh, he put that crown on her head first though. That little thorn crown. That shit was crazy. And then they started fighting and shit. It was like the Jesus crown. Yeah.
Because she had hit her the sword in one of them present things, and then so she cut Art throat, and then she decapitated Victoria, and then her little blood like burned a hole in the floor and opened the motherfucking portal.
So real quick though, when she grabbed, because before she grabbed the sword, it was in the present or whatever. She said, "We want you to open it in front of us," kind of shit. And before that, Art just like start cutting her. I forgot what he did. He smashing her fingers, I think, or something.
Something like that.
Smashed her whole shit up. And it was like, did the sword heal her hand or something? Because she was able to fight.
That was when they had put the crown on her head and shit like that. After that,
But it was like the sword healed her hand or something because she was able to fight like a motherfucker. So I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, so she gets Art down. She slits his throat like you said. And she she kills Victoria first. Her blood starts eating at the floor, and her and Art get into a big thing until she ultimately, quote unquote, kills him, slits his throat, and the little girl fall down because like the floor that's opening up is like a hell, almost looks like hell.
Yeah, it's like a portal to hell or some shit.
Yeah, and so the girl fall in, and this would piss me off because I'm like, bitch, there's nothing else around you that you can use to help this girl up. Nothing. She used the sword, but not only she used the sword, you grabbing your hands on the blade part. Well, yeah, I guess at this point it's like fuck it, all the other shit my hand's been through, but That was stupid. I was so
Yeah.
mad. I was like, "This, you're in a living room. There are so many things in this house." Like,
And then the sword
but the
does
girl
fall
falls.
into the hole. Art
Mhm.
gets away from being pinned up against the wall, and he gets on a
Yeah,
bus.
and then that shit was hilarious. I love that scene. I loved it. I was like, because that shit was. And he just looking at that bitch like, she was like, trying to look at her book and shit, trying not to look at him. I'm
trying to
like,
mind her business, but still questioning like
so
yo, what the
hard.
fuck?
Yeah, that was a good scene. But yeah, I mean that pretty much is where it ends. So obviously it's gonna be another one. She's probably gonna be trying to find the girl or something.
Yeah,
And
she
Art
the
somewhere.
Art flees away, and then she's like looking at her hands and stuff, and it's starting to heal. And so she's like, she's gonna find Gabby. Like, I'm gonna find her.
Yeah. So yeah, I said, I liked it. It wasn't bad, but I just like the second one better. If I had to put it on a ranking with the rest of them, watchability, I'll give it that because
I'll watch it again.
I did look away. Yeah, I definitely watched that. Kill count definitely.
The bombs
goddamn.
alone.
Yeah, literally that by itself is like between 12 to 30 people. I don't know the exact number, but I'm gonna give that little broad range. And mostly kids.
It's
So that
a
was
number.
fucked up.
Yeah. So they
Like,
should be doubled. I don't know.
right, maybe shit at this point. Go. Oh yeah, of course. Fucking gore. Like, it's a Terrifier movie.
As usual. Like,
You come for the gore. Like,
honestly.
Killer fear factor. I mean, yes, I guess, because if I was in the situation, I'll be scared. But Art is kind of funny to me.
He doesn't give like clown or like regular ass mind. He definitely gives like bad vibes.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I ever saw him, like, I'm like, oh bitch, we gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here right now. I'm not staying here. Y'all can stay. I don't know. Like,
please, matter of fact, y'all do stay. Let me get a head start.
Please do. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck out. Well, that's like the friend in the first one who went to take the picture with him. I would have got up so quick and said, "Bitch, you have a good night." Like,
she did too much. I was glad she died.
Okay. Yeah. So Killer Fear Factor, cinematography.
It's shot like an 80s movie.
Yeah, I'll give it half because the part where he did the blood angel, I was like, no, this nigga is not laying here. That was a nice shot, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. So then 4.5 out of 5. Yeah. Because I didn't say it was a bad movie. So okay, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, so the list part. The top 5 clowns. Let me see. Okay, yep, I got my list ready. All right. I'll let you go first. For your fifth.
My number 5 was Krampus. Right now, I believe it's on Netflix. It's on one of the. It's streaming. Yeah. Number 5 is Krampus.
That's definitely that's a yearly Christmas horror watch since it came out. Like, yep. So mine is from this. I think I mentioned this before. Maybe this movie, maybe not the clown, or probably both. The movie is called Drive Through, and the clown. It's like I think it might be on Tubi. It's some cheap shit. Like, it's just some little B horror, but I fucking love it. It's funny as hell. But the clown's name is Horny the Clown. And he's supposed to. It's like a play on this Ronald McDonald, basically, because it's a restaurant clown. There's this restaurant called Horny's, and it's literally Horny the Clown. And you go, oh, can I get a horny burger? Like, let me get a hella horny burger with extra cheese, like shit like that. I every now and then I love a good cheesy horror movie, and this is one of the better cheesy horrors.
Okay.
This is one of the better ones. And like, there's this one part where he like kills this person with an acid. Before he do it, he's like, employee of the month, about to fuck you up. He chopped that bitch. It's so good. It's so bad it's good. Like, it's classic shit. So, but Horny the Clown is fucking
Okay.
hilarious. So I'll go with that. Okay, yeah, fourth
Ooh,
place. Let's see.
my fourth place is The Devil's Rejects.
Ooh,
There's a
yeah,
clown that
the
delivers the shit out
dad's
of me and
clown.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
it's
it's Captain Spaulding. Yeah.
um
Ooh, he was creepy as shit.
as fuck. Okay, Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing with
Ooh,
these weird clown things.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Scared
shout out
me.
real quick. Speaking of Rob Zombie, I would say check out the movie Lords of Salem. It's like
Okay.
witches,
Okay.
but it's kind of creepy. It's some little shit. It's some shit. I was like, ooh, bitch, it's crazy. But um,
I'm screaming.
so let me see. So my fourth is the clown from the Spawn movie.
Oh my
If you remember, it
god.
was John Leguizamo.
I literally have Spawn / The Devil's Rejects as my number 4.
Oh, ha. So yeah, that's funny. That's because he. The part
He
that
was
sticks in my head,
creepy.
yeah, extremely so. Like when he was angry, it had angry moments or mad moments. It was like, oh,
Oh my
bitch.
god.
But then he
It was
had other moments. Like my favorite is when he cheers. He's like spelling Spawn's name. S to the P to the A to the Y. S to the P to the A. That like part always comes to mind when I think
Oh
about the
my
clown from that
god. He
movie.
was a clown literally, but he was
Like
so
literally,
scary.
but
Oh my
also a
goodness.
fucking demon. Like, like I said, S to the P to the A to the Y. Okay. A third place.
My third place is The Terrifier. It's Art the Clown.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's fucking art. I like for the first movie I saw, I was just like, okay, this is crazy as fuck, but I want to see
It's just
more.
like
I don't know
it
why.
when I think of clowns' behavior, like the circuits, it's erratic. Like it doesn't. It's
mm,
like chaotic.
mm,
It doesn't seem like it makes sense. So I feel like it's the same
mm.
vibe, but murderous.
I feel that. Okay. So mine, it is crazy because he's not well, I don't even know how to explain it. Because he's not like an active clown like the rest of the clowns we're talking about that like are actively in the film doing things and talking and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But there is the clown and Hell House, the Hell House franchise. There's this
Okay.
one clown, black and white, and it's partially because it just scares the shit out of me. Like he just will be in an area and like they'll somebody because it's a lot of it's mostly found footage movies. So like
Mm-hmm.
somebody, they'll have the camera on him and show the clown. He's like looking straight, and they'll go back, do some other funny shit. They'll come back and he's like looking right at them or something. It's like, bitch, who just did that? Why? Or like they'll go somewhere and it would have been in a different room, but now it's in this room, standing at the
Mm-hmm.
door type shit. So you turn the light, like it just the way they do it. I think that they have really mastered that art because I didn't even think about it, but yeah, he doesn't talk. It's not you never. There's I think into this last one is when you finally see it actually move.
Okay.
And the bitch was straight walking towards the motherfucker. And it was like, oh my heart. I was like, oh my God. But like usually it's just shown in different positions and places that don't make sense. It's like, how the fuck did you get here? I gotta go. So yeah,
You
that's
gotta
my
be out.
third.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is literally like it's such a cheesy ass movie, and I've
Oh,
talked about it on here, like through all the
yeah, I was
seasons.
waiting because I know what he is. Yeah.
I'm going to watch it again soon. I watched it for Halloween season, but Killer Clowns from
Yeah.
Outer Space. It is me and my mama
Yeah.
shit. Okay, like I've loved this movie since I
Yeah.
was a kid. I still love it. Like love it. It's so goofy. It is
Yeah.
so silly. It's so unserious, and like you getting wrapped around in cotton candy is crazy.
Like
Like
what?
it's just such a silly, like what was it made in like the 70s or the 80s? Just such a
I
silly
think like I
movie.
want to say early 80s.
Such a
It got that like
silly
look.
movie. And I
And
absolutely
such.
still love it to this day. It's such a fun
Yeah.
movie to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. So then my second is actually Art the Clown.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
like as we
Our
keep
number
going
one gonna be the
before
same.
us, I was about to
It's
say, I was
gonna be
about
the
to say, I
same.
feel like our number one gonna be the
I know it
same.
is. I know it is.
I definitely know, but yeah, real quick, just like I said, second place art. When I first saw, I remember watching the first one. I just randomly put like every now and then I'll just put on some shit I never heard of.
I mean,
Like
that's how
on
you
Tubi
find the
or
good
like
stuff.
Pluto.
Low.
Yeah, so it just be like, fuck it, see what this is. And I watched it, and it was like the way it ended. It definitely didn't need to have a sequel. I wasn't aware that it was going to.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, I wouldn't mind watching more of this. And then it was like Terrifier 2 hit, and I was like, oh, bitch, I'm on it. Hell yeah, I wanted more. Like, you just, he it's weird because he is scary, but he's also charismatic in a sense
It's
that
like,
makes you just
because
want
why
to
are
see
you so
more.
silly?
You,
Why are you so
like,
silly? You're such a
why,
silly
why are
Billy.
you having fun absolutely demolishing human bodies? Like,
And why am I enjoying the chaos?
the fucking carnage like this? Yeah, legit. All right, I feel like we should just say the first place. You said what?
It's starting to do that like underwater noise kind of thing.
Oh, God, that'd be interesting. Is that a little bit better? I don't know. Not at all. Let's
It's just a
pause.
buzzing.
Like, you waited to the last one? So, okay, I feel like we should say the last one at the same fucking time.
Okay.
Like, 1, 2, 3. It.
Yeah.
or Pennywise, however.
All of them. Every single
Right.
one. The original one, the remake.
The OG fucking
amazing.
I was gonna say both the original and the remake. I have bits that I like of both, but I think for the remake, it's more just the visual look of it. Like, because at this point, the old one doesn't scare me per se, but I love the acting of it. Like he did. Tim Curry did his big one.
Scared the shit out of me.
As a kid,
even in
I was
Home
like,
Alone, I was still scared of Tim Curry. Like I watched.
I didn't even know that was him for a while.
It was like something. I just was afraid of Tim Curry. Like
when I first saw the original, I pissed on myself for about a good 2-3 weeks. Straight piss, like because it was like I was thinking about it almost every night after I saw it. I was like, oh my God. If I get up and I go to this bathroom, he's gonna be in my drain or something. I'm like, I can't. So I go back to sleep, wake up, pissed. Just like
oh my God.
For about a good 2-3 weeks. So I was like, now you need to just figure this shit out now. Shit. But like then when I saw the new one, I didn't think that it could like I wasn't scared like I was with the original, but it did get to me a little bit. I was like, oh shit, wow. Okay,
yeah, there were a lot of jump scares. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Even in the opening scene of the part 1, when he comes and bites Georgie's arm off, I'm like,
oh, whoa, this is a different it. This ain't your mama's it. This ain't your mama Pennywise, nigga.
Okay, this not okay.
The part that got me
fucking with them, like individually fucking with, especially with the bodies on fire. Like, oh, this is your fault with the oh my God.
Also, side note real quick, because I literally just rewatched when I was sick. I was laying down like fuck it, turned on. I watched both part 1 and part 2.
I watch them all the time. If they're streaming, I'm watching. Yeah.
I hate because you just mentioned the fire with the people and shit. I hate that the black guy didn't really have a storyline for real.
He did. His storyline didn't.
He did what he did.
It didn't become prominent until the second part.
And it was barely prominent then. It was just mostly he never left town.
No. But he stayed in town. I don't want to say that he purposely stayed in town, but I feel like once he didn't leave, and he's like he remembered everything, and he saw the shit happening again, he was able to call them all back. They wouldn't have come back on their own. They all would have died. And
I think for story purposes, he definitely like his purpose, writing wise, helped out, like to accelerate the story. I was just like, I don't know, or maybe when he was a kid, one of the versions didn't really have much of a life.
Him being a kid, it was him. Yeah, it was like I feel like we only saw his granddad once. Yeah. But we see like everybody else's family and houses quite a bit more. At least Yeah, everybody else
Yeah.
pretty much more.
Yeah. But no, what I was gonna say was the moment that got me in the remake was when he had took homegirl down to the little sewer shit, and she was looking, and they opened up the quote unquote fake curtain and shit, and he was dancing. You know, his face. First off, that shit was scary as hell because his face there was no smile. He was doing a happy ass dance, but was like pure like
Oh my
just.
God.
And she tried to run. That nigga jumped out that bed. And I said, "Oh shit!" That shit got
He is so
me.
petty.
So fucking petty. Like, yeah. It's like if he was a little bit more gorier, he'd be art. Basically, I feel like.
Well, shit, the way he bit into old boy's body to tear off his arm in the beginning of the second part, like
that nigga just straight up looked at him and was like, "Ah,
okay.
I'm about to eat your man." Anyway,
Well, in general, he was just fucking him up in that movie. The
yeah,
little girl got
yeah,
snatched up. The little boy got blew into pieces against some
yeah.
mirrors. Oof.
I want to watch it now. That sounds
Man, if I didn't have to be
that
somewhere,
sounds crazy. But no,
such a good
again,
movie.
as always, I appreciate you so much for doing this with me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I was gonna say to let you know, obviously the little spiel, let people know where to find what you got going on. But I have to shout out my flavor that I was gonna tell you to make real quick.
Oh, the bars,
Blueberry.
the bars.
Yes, I was saying.
So I'm going to make blueberry raspberry. I want to do a lemon raspberry where there's a lemon swirl. I mean, there's a raspberry swirl with a lemon filling. And then I'm gonna do an apple pie, a blueberry, a pumpkin. I'm lying. I'm black. I'm not that kind of black, but I'm sweet potato black.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Yeah.
A Oreo.
I got you, girl. I got you.
And a turtle. Yeah. Like I got. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was literally when I saw it the other day, I was like, "Ooh, wait, which flavor?"
I said I want to make something take to see your mama before you come home, so she don't think I'm fake as hell.
I feel that.
You only come, you know, and I get it every time. You only come around when he here, and I'm like, damn, she not wrong.
You can't even drop off no treats or nothing.
Yo, and they not wrong. Like they don't live far.
I mean, but that's I think it's reality. How many of our friends hang out with each other's parents? Like, I mean, you know, it is as simple as just stopping by to say hey. But yeah,
literally, like I don't need to stay and have a whole long. And plus, your mom wants to help me with my business and stuff anyway. But but just I need to just stop by and probably pass by a banana pudding. So I've been wanting a banana pudding myself. So
I want to say take Francine if it make you feel better. She my cousin. But yeah,
gotta bring her and Harlem. Okay, they do it. Baby Harlem, right?
Mom been about to cuss her ass out. Like, girl, I told you to ask for help. Anyway, okay, you know what? We get sidetracked.
We are, because I definitely need to be at somebody's bar right now.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, so I'll let you again just let the people know what's going on, what you got going, where to find you, all that good stuff.
B Chantel Catering. It might be B. Chantel Catering on Instagram, but and Facebook too. About to get my website back together so I can start shipping cookies and brownies.
She got them bars. She got them bars. I'm telling y'all.
Philadelphia cheesecake bars. Oh my God, they were so good.
Yes,
they were so good.
Ooh.
They were so pretty too.
So
I'm excited.
Good. Yeah,
I'm excited to sit down and get my creative juices working for my business for real.
Yeah. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Mama can cook. Okay. Okay, let me tell you.
I'll be doing shit and it be tasting good.
This can burn.
Literally and figuratively. Okay, I burn some shit up, but that's the best part about cooking and baking is the learning process through it all.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many ways to do certain things when you cook, and certain ways you can do when you baking because it's more of a science. But yeah, that's my shit.
Real quick before I let you go. So real quick before I let you go, I've been making cupcakes lately because I don't know.
I meant to ask you what flavor they were.
Because I randomly get sweet tooth for shit like that sometimes. It's like, damn, if I got it in the house, nigga, just make it. Just make it. So the first ones I made was strawberry. Okay. Or was it the strawberry ones first? Oh no, the first one I made was confetti. some confetti ones with like this vanilla cream frosting.
Mm.
Then I made the strawberry boys. Some of them had the strawberry icing that had some vanilla cream frosting left over, so I was like, "Fuck it, put that shit on there."
Mm-hmm.
So did that, and then next I made the lemon ones. So like every,
Period.
like basically once a week, usually on Sunday, I just like fuck it, it makes some cupcakes, nigga. And they
Period.
last till
I
about
told
Tuesday
myself
or Wednesday.
I'm about to one just for my business, but two for my mental health to get back into the kitchen because that should be I be needing it, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
No, I
need
think
it. But
this Sunday I'm gonna make some chocolate ones.
oh, look, me. I was just telling her, Kelly, like me and her favorite cake is chocolate cake on chocolate icing. That's our shit. Like
That is my shit.
that
Just give
Matilda
me
cake,
chocolate
baby.
with more chocolate. That is my shit.
My God, I love me some chocolate.
Yeah.
I know people hate chocolate, but I
Chocolate
am
is my first.
cake lover.
Yeah. Chocolate is my first, and then
Even,
lemon. I
and
love
then
a good lemon
chocolate with
cake.
a whipped icing, like a light whipped vanilla icing. Ooh.
Yeah.
They got me one
All
for my
right.
birthday, an ice cream cake, vanilla ice cream
Yeah.
chocolate cake. I said, "Oh, this chef's kiss, my nigga, right from fucking Meyer or something."
Yeah.
That shit was excellent.
Yeah, I had one a couple weeks ago that was like 4 layers or some shit.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, just chocolate. It was perfectly. You know, sometimes they don't always
Oh
be
my
depending on where you get it
God.
from, who make it, like evenly distributed. It was perfectly. I was,
You'll be here for my birthday this year, hopefully. I'm
that's
thinking I'm gonna ask
I should be.
that weekend. I'm thinking of doing like a pizza party at my brother's house, so like everybody can make their own
Okay.
little mini pizzas and shit.
I'm the pizza king.
I usually
Every
do
time we do that shit.
I usually do a taco bar, but I'm gonna see if he's okay with it because I don't really have the space for that, and I ain't trying to pay that DTE bill by myself. So if I can do it at my brother's house, that's cool. If not, then we'll just have a few of us in my apartment or something.
Hell yeah, just let me know. Sorry y'all, we got a little off to the side, but that's okay because it's the first time, probably won't be the last. But I love you.
I love you.
Yes, I will
I
definitely
love
be
y'all
talking
that
to
watch us
you.
too.
Because we are at like 30 per day almost type shit. And I just be like, people really listening. Like, I mean, but I'm good at my job, so. But no, I appreciate your love.
You look at me. Bye. Not you. I was talking to the dog.
No. Oh, I know.
It
was the timing.
My hair.
Yeah, no, but you good.
Bye,
I love you. Like I said, I will. I'll talk to you. I'll hit you up like sometime this week for our next one, and we'll go from there.
Okay. You got a movie in mind, or
I was thinking about doing a throwback. Oh, but we still haven't done Mr. Crockett.
I thought we did Mr. Crockett.
Nope. Did we? No, we didn't.
We didn't record it.
That sounds so familiar as you're saying it, but I don't see it in my in my bank of stuff.
Okay.
So.
I told Kelly she gotta go watch our Trapped review because she just went and watched that movie, and everything she was texting me, we were saying
was what we were saying.
I said you gotta go watch it, bro.
Please just go ahead. Yeah. So, if y'all didn't fucking know, obviously the videos are on YouTube too. So just like go watch those if you don't care to just straight up listen. But both work.
Get to see my beautiful face and my pretty teeth.
Hey, and different hair every episode, by the way.
Okay. It just falls that way. Okay, literally. Even if it's a different puff, it's a different.
It's a different hair every time.
But
it's all hers. But it's all hers. All right, no, let's stop because we'll keep going. I love you. Have a good day. I will talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.